This is John Kohler with GrowingYourGreens.com. I have another exciting episode for you today. Besides all the vegetables and just field crops or raised bed crops I grow some fruit trees. Along the border of my yard, I have different fruit trees planted, and today we're going to look at the pomegranate tree. And I had an episode earlier about pomegranates, and this episode is dedicated to the pomegranate. Now, the pomegranate doesn't like the frost. It drops its leaves and goes dormant, much like the fig tree and other trees. And you can see here on the tree we got some pomegranates left. These are truly ripe pomegranates. The ones you buy in the store are usually not fully ripe. That being said, they're probably still all right to eat, but they're not as good as fully ripe ones. So we're going to go ahead and pick these off the tree today. We got 3 of them here. And you can see when they fully ripen up, basically what happens is they open up on the tree there. And the reason why they do this is because they open on the tree, then the plant wants all the seeds to drop on the ground, and then these seeds germinate into a new tree. So this is when they're fully ripe, and what we're going to do today is we're going to go over to the table, and I'm going to show you guys how to take out all the seeds out of a pomegranate the easiest way that I know of. So let me go ahead, pick these pomegranates, then we'll head over and show you how to open them up nice and simple. So I just harvested the 3 pomegranates from my tree for a total of 4 pomegranates this year. Now that's not too much, but this tree is only a few years old, and fruit trees really take a few years to get up to full production. So in any case, what we're going to do today is show you how to easily de-seed them. Now they have many techniques. Some people say, cut it up, put it in water, and the seeds sink or whatever. But this is the easiest way I've found and how they do it traditionally in Spain. That being said, let me tell you more about the pomegranate real quick. The pomegranate is originally from Persia, and it's literally an ancient fruit. There's over 500 cultivars or cultivated varieties. And when you buy a pomegranate in the store, you just don't know what variety you're gonna get. They range in flavors from like sweet to more kind of tart. Some of the sweet varieties I had last year, they're kind of more whitish, pinkish on the inside. They're just actually so good. The reason why pomegranates are so good is because the dark, rich color. As a matter of fact, the skin and the peel used to be used as a medicinal in the olden days. You can eat the skin and peel, but it's probably very harsh and very strong, and it'll make a frown on your face. The part of the pomegranate that's normally eaten is the part around the seed, and that's called the areole, that has all the juice in there. And the juice is a nice dark rich color, and it'll stain your shirt. I remember as a kid, we'd have to put our grubby clothes on to eat pomegranates because it would just spray and get everywhere. But those dark colors are the reason why these are so good. Pomegranates contain tannins, which are free radical scavengers. They're also high in antioxidants, and catechins, which are really good for us. There also is research that shows the pomegranate can help you to recover from and avoid disease. This is how the pomegranate was split on the tree, and so you can see how it was split. It kind of split around the equator and then down the middle. What we're going to do in addition is we're just going to put a couple lines in it. We're going to take the knife and just kind of run our knife down it and maybe go around it about 5 times, and do this in different areas, including the one that's already split open. About 1 more time right there. Once you do that, then you're going to take off this part. So the easy way to de-seed these guys is you're going to need 2 items. Number 1, a large bowl. Number 2, a pestle, from like a mortar and pestle, or if you have a juicer, like the the pusher for the juicer. And you're just going to take the top of the pomegranate and hold it over the bowl, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to beat it, and check it out. Look at all the seeds of the pomegranate come out instantly into your bowl. And there it is, totally empty of seeds now. So I know what you might be thinking, John, my pomegranates don't split on the tree, so how do I open them up? So I got one that actually was bought at the farmer's market. We're going to go ahead and cut off this little flower end here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and then score the pomegranate from the bottom to the top, just kind of like this, all the way up. Then we're going to rotate it and do about 5 of these in the pomegranate. Just scoring it all the way up. You just want to kind of cut through the skin. You don't want to go too far into the pomegranate. Alright, so there you go. You can see here I have cut all the way up about 5 times. I don't know if you could kind of see the marks on the pomegranate where I cut it. Then the next step is you're going to take your knife. You're going to go ahead and cut the pomegranate in half at this point. So once you have it cut in half, then you're going to go ahead and take the pomegranate and hold it over your bowl. Take your pestle. Once again, beat it. And I like to kind of beat it in my hand and then let my hand let all the seeds go into the bowl. And you can see I've gotten the majority of the seeds out of this pomegranate, even though it has all kind of funky shapes. This has worked amazingly well. Let's go ahead, de-seed that other half. Once again, we're going to take our tamper and beat the seeds out of the pomegranate. And there you go, check it out. This has worked fairly well. There's a few stragglers in there. I probably should have beat it harder. But you can see there, I got most of the seeds out. Very simple and very easy. So I easily de-seeded 2 whole pomegranates, and here are all the seeds of the pomegranates. Now there's 2 ways to eat them. You could basically just take them out of hand. Real good. So what I'm going to do with these tonight, these are just going to get sprinkled all over the top of my salad to make my salad look pretty, but also more importantly, be rich in antioxidants and give me the flavor burst each time I bite into a pomegranate Ariel. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode learning more about the pomegranate, how to de-seed them very easily. Once again, my name is John Kohler with growingyourgreens.com, encouraging you to grow your own food at home. We'll see you next time, and keep on growing.